It's tricky what he does. You know that? I've been trying myself, dabbling a little bit, and I usually delegate it off to Will because I'm like, hey, can you just make me, make it work, make everything work, so I don't have to think about it. And I'm just over there picking my nose or whatever, something entertaining, right?
Well, it's a good thing you said. It's a good thing you said you're picking your nose as we go live streaming.
Well, it's all about shock, right? You need to keep, you got to set that hook, and then you got to yank them out of the water.
Shock and awe.
Right?
Shock and awe.
Smack them with the...
People are like, what are they doing
with a little
morning?
bat, one of the little bats.
Well, we are live streaming.
Knock
Sorry, we
'em out.
got off to a little bit of a late start there. If you're just now joining us on the live stream, we are here. It's Friday. We have our special guest coming up later, Dani Bacon.
Yes.
So looking forward to that. So let's go ahead and get on with the show. We got lots of stuff to cover.
Yeah.
And we only got 30 minutes to do it.
All right. So weather?
Let's do it. Yeah, let's go ahead. Tell us the weather. Tell us
All
what's happening,
right.
Paula.
Well, today is August 8th, as everybody knows, and our high today is actually going to be pretty low. It's a high of 70 with 20% chance of rain, cloudy skies, and a stray shower or thunderstorm is possible. We have a low tonight of 49. So pretty low.
Are you sure that's today or was that yesterday's?
I refreshed my screen. Let me do it again.
Okay.
Refreshing. Oh, yes. Okay, well, that's interesting. We are having a Friday. Kind of like a Monday of a Friday. Outage. That must be what it is. Okay, so the actual weather, everybody go backwards, and we'll start again. Today is
start
August
the streaming
8th,
over?
Right?
I'm sorry.
Today is August 8th, and we're going to have a high today of 82, much warmer than yesterday, with a 1% chance of showers, and then a low of 55 in the evening with partially cloudy skies. Moving on to the rest of the weekend, Saturday is a high of 88 with a low of 61 with partially cloudy skies. Sunday is a high of 94, a low of 61, sunny skies. Monday is a high of 97. Yeah, Chuck is groaning. Yep, low of 62 with fully sunny skies. Tuesday is a high of 96, a low of 61,
Right.
sunny skies. Wednesday, a high of 89, a low of 57. And as I scroll through here, that is
warm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days with 0% chance of rain. You don't see that very often.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be hot this weekend, and it's going to be really, right? It's going to be really warm today, but cool enough for a beautiful farmer's market experience.
Yeah.
But don't worry, we got quite a bit of rain, and it's also going to be really humid.
Oh, yay!
Sauna.
So you got something to look forward to there, everybody.
Oh, good.
But it does look like maybe for the rest of the foreseeable future, it's not going to be as hot. Maybe this is sort of
This is like the end of summer?
of the hot stuff.
I felt fall today when I, it was that cool morning fall kind of, feeling.
Yeah,
I had it. I know it's going to feel like summer here for a while still, but.
Yeah, but I saw some trees, the tips of some trees starting to turn.
So if there's projects or anything out that you're wanting to get done before it gets gnarly, well, that's your message right there.
See, now is the time though, because it gets too hot during the summer to do those outdoor projects, and right now is when that maybe not this weekend, but now is the time of the year when it's time to get out there and start getting those things going again.
Yeah. You want before seasonal, depression hits you or something.
Right.
And then you can't do anything.
That's why you get one of those sad lights. You ever have a sad? You ever hear of the sad light? So SAD is seasonal affective disorder, and they make these big square lights that are full spectrum lights, and you put them in your house, put them in your bedroom, wherever, and get some sun during the winter when it's dark.
Yeah.
And it actually does help with some of that seasonal depression. It's
ice baths work too.
You know what would work really well?
Ice bath.
Ice bath. I'll take your word on that one, Craig.
You'd be perfect. You'd love it.
For a second, I thought you said like ice pass, and I thought you were referring to like a ski pass or something, which
well, that would be cool too.
Would cure some seasonal depression. For sure.
That's less harsh for sure.
Right?
Much more enjoyable. But sometimes you gotta enjoy the suck.
Right.
I
have to get my spider legs. I don't think you can see my spider legs.
That's how you tap into the abundance.
Was a flower. Right? I didn't realize it was a spider.
Spider. There.
Hey, Paula.
Yeah.
You got a spider on your head.
Thank you. It's my friend. I named it Craig.
Nice.
Your friend? Oh, okay.
Aw. But we already have an eagle named Craig behind the theater.
That's right. Okay, this will be Chuck.
Okay. But that one wasn't named after Craig. That was a teenager that named that one.
Sorry.
All right, so today on our Truly Valley Lions Club calendar, we have Christine Chalmers, Campbell Kersey, I'm going through puberty there, Bruce Stumpf, and Terry Henches with birthdays. Happy birthday, everybody.
Happy birthday, everybody. Ready?
Happy
birthday.
happy,
Happy day. Happy birthday. Yay. Yay. Oh, we're so good. We should go on tour.
Right?
I'm working on it.
We'll just sing that one 5-second version
Just
of the Happy
5
Birthday
seconds.
song
Everybody
over
will
and
be
over
like,
again.
yeah, best concert ever.
Just over and over again for 3 hours.
Exactly. Oh, maybe not 3 hours. Maybe not 3 hours. Okay.
That'd be a good one. We could have Weird Al open for us.
Right?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm hearing a very very quiet music or voice.
You're hearing voices, Craig?
I'm hearing it.
Like something that's playing.
Something's playing. Take your headphones off. All right. So while they figure that out, let's go ahead and talk about the community calendar.
I'm muted on everything.
So today is the Chamber of Commerce meeting. You can still rush and get out there at 7:36, and they will be going over at Mistaqua until 8. So find your way out there. You still have a few minutes. We, of course, have pickleball. We have pickleball on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. It starts at 8 a.m. and goes until 11, so go check out pickleball. Then we have our Chewelah Farmers Market, and today is a special day because it's the Zucchini Regatta.
Woo! It is. That is
a
such
lot
a
of
fun
fun.
event.
It is so much fun.
It is. It brings out all the
Yes.
kids and getting everybody together in the water and
Yes.
it's going to be a beautiful day for it. Not too hot, just right, warm
Just
enough,
right.
warm enough to where that water is going to feel really nice.
Right, cool enough, the trees. Yeah, it's going to be a
Yes.
gorgeous, gorgeous day. So definitely come out and check out the farmers market that goes from 11 until 3.
11 to 3.
And then also
The really quick.
10 until 3, sorry.
Yeah,
No,
10
11 to 3.
Yeah, 11 to 3.
Yeah.
The boatyard, the shipyard,
Uh-huh.
opens at noon. So at noon, the boat building begins. The first heat of the race is at 2 p.m. So you have until noon to 2 p.m. to get over there, grab your zucchinis, and build the best boat you can build. You can bring your own boat from home.
Yes, but it has to be zucchini.
Well, yeah. Or some form of squash. Zucchini, squash. If you have pumpkins ready, which most people don't, you can use a
I
pumpkin.
don't have a pumpkin ready.
You can use a butternut squash and butternut squash.
So
acorn
with your
squash.
guys' extensive experience in the zucchini regatta, what's the best method?
No, we cannot share.
Okay,
Chuck
so
cannot
what
share.
maybe some hints and hacks. Nothing that would game changers type stuff. It's like we can't take
Right.
shrink the fuel cell and
I don't
take some
like
weight
to
out.
say it because I really, really love the beautiful boats, and they really are the showstoppers. They're what everyone
Right.
looks at and oohs and ahs, and it's really fun to see all the different configurations. But simplicity generally wins the race. Is what I'm saying. But
I was looking
Become
at
the
this,
water.
right?
become the water.
This
exactly.
really, really cool design where you have an elastic rubber band in between like 3 points and you spin it and then it's automatic. And so I'm thinking I can
Ooh.
have an automatic like rubber band propeller on the back of my zucchini boat with like little stabilizers with toothpicks and paper. And then,
all of the building materials are biodegradable.
well, toothpicks
case-
are biodegradable.
Not the rubber band.
It is if you leave it outside long enough. In the hot sun.
Everything's
Just
biodegradable
saying.
eventually.
Well, I have to be at a booth anyway, so I won't be
Yeah.
able to probably visualize my zucchini boat dream.
But here's a tip
Yeah.
that is actually good for everybody to know. Zucchinis are mostly water, so the less water you have in your boat, the higher it will sit on top of the water. So
You want to dry out
Em-
your zucchini?
empty out that zucchini as much, like when you scrape out the insides, get as much of those insides out as you can. Otherwise, it's not going to be as buoyant. If you only scrape out a little bit.
I was
you know.
visualizing just like a whole zucchini. So we actually cut them in half?
Yeah. They get you can cut them, you can chop them, you can do
You don't
whatever
have
you
to
want.
use the whole zucchini.
You don't have to use the whole zucchini. You can use the whole
see?
Yeah,
zucchini.
mind blown.
Right? I was
Right?
thinking it had to be the whole zucchini. And I have to say, the zucchini fairy has not visited my house yet.
Same.
What is
Same.
up with that?
I do have zucchini in my fridge, but
Right? It's
I haven't
probably
done anything with it.
all the stray zucchini is going to the zucchini regatta today. So after the regatta today, if you have stray zucchini, I'm just saying.
All
right.
I might stick one in my pocket.
I
but
know,
we'll
right?
Leave those jokes not on the air.
Okay, so also happening this weekend, we have the Valley Fairs going on. Super
Whoop, whoop.
exciting. And
It
that
is.
is happening on It looks like Friday and Saturday.
Yep.
Let's see.
Yep.
I have to check some other calendars here. So Friday and Saturday, we've been talking a lot about the Valley Fair and all the things that are going on.
The parade's the big thing.
The parade is a big thing. They also have a cakewalk, horse show, exhibits. The parade is Saturday at noon. There's music in the park. There's a pie contest. There's a cornhole competition. I still think that should be changed. Herding demonstration, animal judging. That's an animal. Animal showing clinic, a fun run, kitty arts and crafts, games, and contests. You can go check out all the details at valleycommunityfair.weebly.com. You can also find them on Facebook at facebook.com/Valley Community Fair.
I think any cornhole competition should also have a Beavis and Butthead impersonation contest along with it. I'm just saying.
I just have no words. I have no words.
I think I figured out what I was hearing, Chuck.
What were you hearing?
I'm hearing these headphones right here.
Oh.
See?
Okay, yep.
Maybe I should be an engineer if I could hear that.
You should be an
Right?
engineer.
Wait a minute.
I can generally hear it.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, also happening this weekend is the Huckleberry Festival up at 49 Degrees North.
Yes, it is.
Right? So that's going to be awesome.
Yeah, what was that? Peach Fuzz and the something? I mean, TJ
Yeah.
Hoops.
Let's
He's got a
see.
new band he's been jamming with.
Yeah, Carlin Wolf and The Shift, and then DJ Evergreen and Groove Smoothies.
Yeah, I think it changed though. I don't think it's that anymore.
All right, well, let me
I
go.
think DJ Evergreen is up there though.
Let me go to the mountain.
AKA DJ Sprinkles.
DJ
Yes.
Sprinkles.
Does he go by DJ Sprinkle, or is that just
No.
what you call him?
All right, so if you go to
He doesn't. He's not
49N
hip to the Sprinkles lingo, but
You guys are cracking me up. If you go to ski49n.com and go to the Huckleberry Festival, you get all the details. So, looks like on Saturday we have who's performing. Well, they have updated it up here. Lots of brewery stuff.
wasn't Sarah on yesterday or was
Yeah.
it? Yeah, she talked
Yeah,
about it.
yeah,
I
she's on a Wednesday.
know it was
live music at 1 to 6 p.m. on the deck featuring Northwest Breeze and DJ
Oh,
Evergreen.
okay. Great.
And then on Sunday, there will be, I know it's up here.
Well, and they got like a fun run or like a 5K
Yeah, they've
trail
got a
run.
5K trail
Yes.
run.
Yes,
There's-
and the
There's
course.
going to be like, beverages and food on the deck.
Yeah, look
Sunday
at, and
brunch.
she says the elevation gain from the course is only about 200 feet. It's not bad at all. It's like going for a walk down at the golf course.
Well, yeah, and so that's their cross country track, I think. In the winter, they use that for
Ooh. Very cool. So I'm super excited about the Huckleberry Festival. If you want to go for the 5K, you have the opportunity to have a huckleberry glazed cinnamon roll. Right?
Mm-hmm.
They've got food. I'm not seeing who the musicians are, but I know it's up here. I'm just not seeing it.
Sometimes it's hard to see.
Yeah,
Free
No,
entertainment.
there it is. Peach
There it
Fuzz and the Power Chill.
And the Power Chill. Yep.
that's
and
right.
DJ Sprinkles.
That's
There
right.
you go. There we go.
That's
Okay.
for Justin. He's the one who's named his friend DJ Sprinkles. He even made him a T-shirt. I saw it yesterday.
That
Oh,
is
that's awesome.
Yeah,
awesome.
it got a little hot in the car though, so like the stuff was sticking together.
Oh, that's horrible.
no. So this is going to be a busy weekend because we have the farmers market today with the zucchini regatta, and then the Valley Fair starts today and goes tomorrow, and also the Huckleberry Festival goes on Saturday and Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have our going on for the rest of the week.
Oh, and really quick, the Little White Schoolhouse at the Valley Fair is going to have an open house. You can go in, you can check it out. They've got some really amazing raffle prizes. They also have a room dedicated to Jackie Stroyan Franks, with memories of her. She's been huge with the Little White Schoolhouse project
Nice.
and part of the Valley Historical Society since history.
Yeah, her legacy carries on. She did a lot for the Valley community and the
She
Valley
really-
Fair. Like she's
Yeah.
A really missed.
and her
figure
whole family is really involved in it. So it's,
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
that's-
very
they've done this
cool.
beautiful tribute room to Jackie. Also, really quick, Saturday, August 9th at 12:30 p.m. is the unveiling of the new mural, Jamie Rose Lord's new mural from the Stevens County Historical Society. We had her on last week.
Yeah.
I think you were gone when she was here, but
I was in Seattle.
You were off having fun and leaving us behind to do all the hard work.
Right? Work.
But yeah, they've the Stevens County Historical Society. They've recruited Jamie Rose Lord. We all know her as the artist responsible for the really adorable, cute cow above the.
I
Columbia
love the
Community Creamery.
cow. Where is this mural?
It is going to be. It is at 700 North Wind Street in Colville. They're doing the unveiling again Saturday at 12:30. Sponsored by the Vincent Fund to help them. They've redone the old mural with a new one that's a reproduction of a beautiful black and white colorized photo of I believe it was one of the first powwows, an old black and white photo.
Wow.
Wow.
So there's
So it's in color?
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and she showed us some of the progress pics. No sneak peeks of the finished product, but they're going to unveil the whole new mural on
That's
Saturday,
cool.
and it's a really fantastic.
That's really
photo.
cool.
Yeah.
I noticed they were working on the front of the American Legion again. There was a little, that one spot
There's
that
one spot.
so
yeah.
they're finishing it up.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, it's cool.
That is neat. Awesome. Okay, that's a big deal because the cow is one of my favorite murals. Okay, let's see. We have next week. What important stuff is going on? So many important things are going on. Make sure to check out events, Chewila.events. We have the food bank is open on Thursdays. This week is diaper distribution. So if you need help, go and check that out that's at the church, right? St. Mary of the Rosary Parish Hall from 10 to 11:30. We have the Canva workshop is starting on the 11th and will go until the 14th. That's super important.
It's 2 days. It's the 11th and the 14th. So it's not in between. It's just the 2 days. So it's one day, 2 days off, and then another one.
1 day, 2 day, 2 day. Okay.
Yep. Then on the 13th at the Guess Elementary School is the Medicaid Town Hall Part 2.
Yep, that's going to be big.
Yeah, there's been some announcements. Portions of our own hospital are closing, potentially more. There's some scary stuff happening with medical funding.
Yeah, really
right
scary.
now we've lost our therapy department here at St. Joseph's, the physical therapy, which is dear to me because they literally saved my life over there. So I'm going to be running sound for it, and it's going to be a meeting with medical professionals to sort of talk about what's up and coming and what to expect with some of these budget cuts that are kind of gutting our medical system. So
yeah, so if you can, that's from 6:30 to 8 at Guess Elementary School gym. And it's free, of course. Go ahead and come and hear what the changes are. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so reading that, Craig is going to go over all of the...
I mean, everything. Well,
Everything.
music related,
music
maybe.
stuff.
Yeah.
It looks like coming up in the next weekend, we have Loon Lake Summer Festival.
Yeah, that's going to be a fun one.
And that's going to be big, so I'm sure Craig is going to be talking about that because there's music, I remember. Right? Okay. And is there anything that you wanted to highlight before I hand it over to Craig?
There is. Just one quick thing. We have a really amazing announcement that we're very excited about.
Yeah.
The 19th, 21st, and 23rd are auditions at 5:30 for the KCHW Halloween radio play. And this one is going to be very cool. It's called Nevermore Radio.
Nice.
And it's going to be an Edgar Allan Poe audio anthology. There's going to be six of his poems presented in 3 30-minute series. Now those will be recorded live for a live audience. So one of the problems with the past radio plays, doing them live is great. But sometimes the production quality does suffer. If there's any technical issues, you get one shot at it, right?
Right.
This allows us to put out a better production, but also a lot of those people want to hear it on the radio. It's a live radio play. You come and see it in person, you're not going to get that experience of the live radio play, but people also want to see it in person.
Right.
So this way you can come see the recording in person. You can get behind the scenes. You can see how the recording works. You can see all the Foley art, with the sounds. And
but
then
it's not called is it Foley?
It's not called Foley.
Yeah,
it's called sound effects.
That's
but
film.
I've seen mixed reports on that, on whether it's called Foley or not. But that's a debate for another time. But we're even going to give the audience a chance to come and play with some of the sounds and make some noise and hear themselves recorded. Yeah. So there will be, and then I'll give us time to edit those and get them out and get a nice quality production on the air. And then after that, we haven't quite picked the date yet, but we will be doing a full live run through at the theater.
Oh, nice.
Of all of those plays. So it'll be a full live production
Oh, very cool.
Of all of those together. And
That's
going to
be fun.
It's going to be beautiful.
Yeah,
it's going to
it's
be
going to
beautiful.
be neat.
Yeah.
Very
a little bit
cool.
different than the way we've done it in the past. A little different time of the year, but it's going to be fun. Now, Craig.
Now,
Go. Is it my turn?
10 minutes.
Do I get it? Do I get to talk a little bit?
You do.
Oh, okay.
You get more than 10 minutes.
Well, I mean, I should be able to wrap this all up in 10 minutes.
Then you'll understand.
I think so. All right. So the Northern Light Spotlight group we created on Facebook, I put up a post every week. And one thing that I've noticed, and I've had to do it before, is I have to make a call of action because I find that I'm the one who's mainly contributing to it. And, until I start prodding and poking people, they're not going to help. So I really would encourage all you people that are tuning in and do support live music, and you see something that's interesting that's going on. I can't find it all.
Yeah.
So please find the Northern Lights Spotlight on Facebook and share it on that weekly post. And if you share it in the group too, I mean, hopefully I can move it over, but sometimes I can't do it all. So this is my call to action. I do what I can. I can do all I can.
And it's not like, some groups are like, okay, today's your day to post about yourself. No, this is anytime. Anytime you see anything, 7 days a week.
It's fine.
You can even do it at 3 a.m. Nobody's going to care.
Well, and I think, there's a little bit of a technology curve. Like, people are like, I don't know how to do it, and it's like, I'm willing to, if you send me a message and you're not sure exactly how to get your event plugged on the Friday morning show, I'll help you.
You can join the Northern Light Spotlight.
Yep.
And if you see a post somewhere else, you click on that share button and you go down to say share to a group.
Yep.
And you share that to the Northern Light Spotlight. You don't have to do anything but just share it. You can put a comment if you want, but just share it.
Just share it.
And I'm telling myself that, Craig, because I also am one of those people that's not good about sharing things on it. So Paula's giving me the look.
Big eyes. Yep. But we love you. We love you, Chuck.
You did bring up the Valley Fair. So Two Stones, One Bird. We're going to be performing at 12:45. So pretty much right after the parade, after the pie contest. So come down, watch the parade, get a slice of pie. I think they were going to be selling pie. I think it's a contest for best pie. So maybe you could find pie, since there's going to be multiple people that bake pie.
I would hope so.
Yeah, and then we'll be performing at 12:45. So I want to do a shout out to Tom McLean for allowing us the privilege of being able to play down there at that community event. So.
And I don't know if you know this, but I like pie.
And you get to judge next year, right?
Maybe they're working on it. I thought it was a yes, but it's a strong maybe. So I'm taking it as a win.
And so then what I do is I jump on my private jet and I fly up to Colbert, and I'm going to be playing at Big Red's Colbert Trading Company, which Paula was so nice to come last time I played.
Yes.
Yeah. And
nice.
I got to play for a birthday party and for a bunch of strangers I've never met before.
And you got like a really special tip. I left a token there for you.
Yes, you did. Thank you.
You're
I appreciate that.
Now, your private jet, is this the Lear XJ7936? Because I have the 37 model. It's this year's new one.
I don't know, whatever it is, it's like miniature, and I can like carry it in my pocket.
Yeah. It's a Hot Wheels.
It's Hot Wheels. But so anyway, we'll be playing from 6:30 on Saturday at Big Red's Colbert Trading Company. That'll be fun.
Very cool.
Got some good food. And what was funny is when I showed up there, since it was a bunch of strangers, and they were in the only covered area in the back of the place because it was raining that day.
Raining hard.
I showed up with my guitar and stuff. I'm like, so who hired the clown? And then I'm like, I need half of my money up front, so that's
right?
It's like,
give it to me now.
Yeah, real fun place, and really great food. So
it is actually a really great place.
You know what you should do, Craig? You should work on some of these projects where you're playing stuff every week. Work on a retainer. Get him to just make you like just a weekly deposit.
Pay me all the time. Give me all the money.
Manager.
Yeah, thank you, Chuck. I appreciate that. I'm looking for volunteers, and it looks like I just found one. All right. So this weekend is the Stone Family Field Trip. If you got your tickets, you're a lucky duck.
Yes, you are.
Yeah. So there's a bunch of really good bands. One that I'm really wanting to see, and they're playing on Sunday, is the Brothers Landreth, and they're a Canadian band with a slide lead player.
Yeah.
Nice.
They're awesome. But there's a bunch of other great acts. So
didn't we have one of them here? We talked about the brothers. Why did we?
That was the Step Brothers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so confusing. Thank you.
No, it's fine. It's just to me, it's like, out of all those bands, that's one that I didn't expect to see in Spokane.
So you were at the family field trip last year. Are you going to be there again this year?
I might just sneak down there on Sunday. I'm working on my press pass.
Yeah.
So if you can, line that up for me,
Right,
Chuck.
right.
I know you got connections.
I'll send you our logos. You can print one out.
Yeah. That might work. You never know. Yeah, I'm here with the radio station.
I do. I'm not going to be there,
Right.
but I'm going to go see him, Alan Stone, on my birthday. So I'm very excited about that.
Ooh.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Maybe we'll be able to drag him back here to the radio.
Yes.
Wouldn't that be
So
cool?
is the world going to know when your birthday is?
August 28th. That's my birthday.
August 28th.
So,
Write it
gift
down.
certificates are accepted. Cash. I'll send you my Venmo. No, I'm just kidding. No, but I'm really not kidding.
Awesome.
Well, something that's coming up later in August, from the 22nd to the 24th, there's the Express Fest Fundraiser Festival to help donate to our community resources. So a discount at the gate for donations. It's a $10 day pass, and this is happening
At Loon Lake.
at God, where?
4206 Grouse Creek Road.
Yeah, so it's pretty close to Chewela, actually. 4206 Grouse Creek Road, and that is going to be for the Stevens County Animal Outreach and the Loon Lake Food Pantry. So lots of cool stuff happening, and I guess there's camping, and I guess Anyway.
Looks cool. It's a full poster.
Do we have grouse here? Are there grouse in the area, Craig? Do you know?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I know in Alaska there's a bunch of very dumb birds.
Yeah.
If the dodo has a distant relative that's still
the
alive,
grouse,
I'm
the
guessing it's
smaller
grouse.
ones, and the pheasants are bigger, right?
Well, the grouse are like little short, fat. They're like
They have the little thing on their head.
no, that is a quail.
Yeah.
Quail, okay.
Quail are great. They're my favorite birds. But the grouse is like a sort of like a ball-shaped bird that's not very fast. They don't fly very well, and they're not very intelligent. And they'll just sit there and stare at you when you
okay.
approach them. Yeah.
Kind of like a dumb turkey.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait a
but
minute.
smaller.
Yeah,
So
but smaller.
the general news is that yes, there are grouse in eastern Washington. We have the ruffled grouse, we have the spruce grouse, and the dusky grouse, and then we have a sage grouse that are all here in eastern Washington.
Closely related to the ptarmigan, I do believe.
Well, I don't know. I'm reading as fast as I can, Chuck.
All right.
All right, go ahead.
Veterans Pride Band is a 7-piece American country rock band from Kettle Falls, Washington, USA. The band performed in 2024 for a collection of patriotic hearts who met at the American Legion in Kettle Falls, Washington, and just couldn't get enough Clearance Clearwater Revival, John Prine, and Leonard Skinner. The unique brand of entertainment fuses music for what you want to dance to with awesome harmonies of musical, enjoying the vibe of the music and the crowd. Okay, very cool. So the Veterans Pride Band.
That would be
is
good.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, my buddy Marvin leads that band, and so
Nice.
he does a lot
Nice.
of fundraising for that the Kettle Falls American Legion.
Very cool.
Coming up at the Curlew Saloon, Bryson Evans will be playing tonight at 7 p.m. So if you're up in the Curlew area, go check him out at the Curlew Saloon. $10 at the door.
Nice.
And then also tonight, Sky. How do you Dornbrier?
Looks like
Dornbrier.
No, Dorn. The I is before the E, so Dorn
Except after Cedar.
beer.
Breer.
Yeah, beer. Or
Well, I know him as Skylar. Anyway, yeah. So tonight he'll be playing from 7 to 9 at the Iron Goat Brewery in Spokane.
Nice.
nice.
Well, this one was fun. I had to put this one up here. Drunk Monks, August 12th at 7 p.m.
Okay, I love this poster.
Isn't it great? That's why I put it up
It
there.
is, to describe the poster for our radio audience who can't see it, it is black and white.
Mm-hmm.
It is hand-drawn. It's just a line drawing poster
Mm-hmm.
with
A skateboard ramp
a skateboard ramp.
and a leprechaun with a couple beers.
Yeah, yeah. You know, like the...
All
the,
are welcome.
Right?
It's
beers
very
are
inviting.
Bigger. It is really inviting. There's a smiley, happy face. It's kind of like, yes, come, yes.
Live music, you know. So the Drunk Monks, yeah. So where is this, everybody's wondering? It does not have a venue, but it is at 6018 North Regal Street, Spokane, Washington.
Okay, I'll look that up.
You have to
find out what that is. And then what's that?
You'll have to send me that poster.
Oh, it's good. I mean, and you can tell it was just quickly like drawn, but it's he captured the essence of the. It's even got some stars, you know, and like and it's like radiating. It's just. I love it.
Skate park, Harmon Field and Skate Park.
Oh, okay. So it's at the Hilliard Skate Park. Yep. Awesome. So they're trying to do music at the skate park. So go support that.
Right, and how cool that they put the skate ramp in there.
Mm-hmm. And then they have a little like rad tag on there too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's good stuff. I'll send it to you, Chuck. We'll have to remind me to do that. Or you could go on to the Northern Light Spotlight and look at it.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I'm going right now, right here on the air.
On Call Cowboys are going to be playing at the Hunters Bar and Grill August 9th and the 23rd, starting at 8 till late.
Cowboy.
Yeah, the On Call Cowboys.
Dun, dun. You're going to have that earworm in your head all day. You're welcome.
Well, okay, so that pretty much is everything on the Northern Light Spotlight this week. Dani's going to be talking about her release show after the break, so stay tuned for Dani Bacon here on KCHW 102.7.
So
Yes,
I know
sir.
all of you out there have been saying, what is the answer, Paula? What is the answer? Is a ptarmigan the same as a grouse? So Lagopus is a genus of birds in the grouse subfamily commonly known as ptarmigans.
Mm-hmm.
So it's in the same family.
Yeah.
Okay.
So closely related. Not the same bird, but pretty closely related.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
But
growing up in Alaska, they were everywhere. They were, like at times of the year, they were just, the ground was just covered in them. And they just kind of sit there and stare at you as you approach them.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So the difference between a ruffled grouse and a spruce grouse, or let's see, is a difference in their coloring.
The difference is about 10 minutes at 350 degrees.
Right? There you go.
Sorry.
You're terrible.
I am.
Awesome.
I just alienated half of our listeners. I'm sorry.
No, they're probably like, tell us where we can find those, Jack.
They are a delicious bird.
Oh, how fun.
So really quick, though, before we get to the break, I do want to let everyone know about the car show happening August 30th.
Yes.
That's a fundraiser, which I have not put on the Northern Lights.
I was just going to say, why did I not see it?
Because we don't have posters yet, and I haven't put it on the calendar yet. But yeah, so it is the Rev It Up for the Radio car show.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, we've got the Bergman family helping out with that, and we've got all the classic car folks. We're going to have food vendors. 8251 Barbecue said they're going to be there. We might get the Shrimp Shack there. We're working on,
nice.
I'm not going to say it, but there's another burger place that's really big in the community that is talking about maybe being there, but I can't say the name.
Nice.
But, it would be a really hot event if they were there.
Mm-hmm.
Hot. You got to get some throat
right.
in there. Yeah.
So, and we have the Catch a Wave raffle that's happening. We're going to be selling raffle tickets for that all throughout the market this month.
Nice.
We have, in that raffle package, we have a kayak, we have artwork, we have a fishing package from SETI's Hardware. We've got a rod and reel from the Valley Market in Valley. We've got a $25 gift card from MK Coffee, a $20 gift card from Blue Creek Mercantile for seafood. There's all kinds of stuff in this raffle package. The tickets are $5. We'll have those today at the market. If it's not the market time and you just want to get a hold of me and get some tickets, I will either be here at the station. You can pop on by and grab some tickets, or send a message to the KCHW Radio Facebook page, and we'll get back to you. We also have, I can't even begin to list the things that we have for the silent auction that's also happening that day.
Wow.
We have 8 tickets to go see Billy Bob Thornton
wow.
in Spokane from the it's the new venue. I believe it was the Northern Lights Casino. They've changed it's Spokane Live. Spokane Live is the venue.
Oh, okay.
So we have 8 tickets to Billy Bob Thornton. 4 of those are front row seats. 4 of those are at a private table to go see his band. That's going to be really exciting. We have tickets to the Spokane Symphony from the Fox Theater. We have a season pass for up to a family of 10 for the Blue Zoo. That's in the Northtown Mall, the aquarium. Oh man, the prizes they go on and on and on. We're gonna get an art piece from John Sebastian. We have a couple more local artists that have donated work. We are gonna have some tools. We've got all. I mean, the list. Melissa Silvio has been working on this for us and getting these prizes, and she's
going to
going
town.
on.
That's amazing.
That's a lot of great stuff.
I need to get a proper list, but it's gonna be an amazing silent auction.
And that's on the 30th.
Yep.
And then isn't there another event happening in September where you're managing a sale of stuff donated?
Yes, we have a lovely woman here who has donated. She's leaving the area, and she's donated all of her stuff to us when she leaves.
Yeah.
And we're going to do an estate sale, and she's donated that all to KCHW. So we're gonna have a large estate sale at the theater, and get all that stuff going. And a huge thank you I want to say to HMC Storage for donating 2 months of storage unit time to us.
Nice.
Yeah. So we
Very cool.
we can start loading that stuff up and getting it out of there.
Oh wow, very cool.
Very exciting stuff. All right, I'm done. I wanted to say that let's go ahead and get to the break.
Sounds good.
We'll listen to some news. We're going to thank our sponsors, and we're going to be back just after this with Dani Bacon. Very excited to have her on. Stay tuned right here on KCHW 102.7. We'll be right back. Oh, I got to click on the right thing here because I accidentally started to play it.
Click.
There we go.
Listening to Northern Lights Public Radio on 102.7 KCHW, Chewelah Valley, Deer Park.
You're listening to KCHW 102.7 Northern Lights Public Radio.
The Public News Service Daily Newscast, August the 8th, 2025. I'm Mike Clifford. President Donald Trump's abrupt shift from frustration with Russian President Vladimir Putin's intransigence to a potential one-on-one meeting soon, despite Putin's refusal to halt attacks on Ukraine or back away from Russia's core aims, handed the Russian leader a diplomatic coup, which the Kremlin embraced on Thursday. That is the take from the Washington Post. They report Putin on Thursday confirmed the plans for the meeting and said the United Arab Emirates would be a suitable location. Next for the BBC, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has said Israel intends to take control of all of the Gaza Strip ahead of a key meeting where ministers are now deciding whether to back such a move. The BBC reports that Hamas responded by warning the plan meant Netanyahu was willing to sacrifice the remaining Israeli hostages in Gaza to serve his personal interests. Next to Florida, where a labor leader is sounding the alarm about what he calls an existential threat to democracy as multiple states pursue mid-cycle congressional redistricting.
Texas Republicans recently approved new maps using AI technology to gain 5 additional seats, and similar efforts are underway in Oklahoma and Missouri. Rich Templin of the Florida AFL-CIO warns these moves could permanently distort representation nationwide, including in the Sunshine State, where courts have already upheld contested maps.
What this change will do is cement the president's control over the country for generations. And we will no longer have a representative democracy. That is not hyperbole. That is exactly what they are doing. We are watching the first steps of the fall of the United States of America.
The Florida Supreme Court previously approved the state's congressional maps despite challenges under the Fair Districts Amendment, which a majority of voters approved in 2010. Governor Ron DeSantis and state Republican leaders have hinted at further adjustments. I'm Tremel Gomes.
And LGBTQ youth in rural Washington face greater mental health challenges than their urban peers, but a new report says they found ways to build a community online.
Research from the Born This Way Foundation and Hope Lab finds rates of depression and loneliness are higher among LGBTQ youth in rural areas, and their advocates in Washington want to see more trauma-informed care. Michael Parent with Hope Lab says this demographic has difficulty finding support in their communities compared to their suburban and urban peers. But Parent notes some positive trends, too.
They had a lot of sense of internal pride in their identities. So despite being in some more challenging circumstances, they also had really positive internal feelings about themselves.
Parent adds while young LGBTQ rural residents may struggle to connect in person, they often find friends online. Those communities can be based around a shared identity, but can also involve a shared passion for things like gaming or art. I'm Isabel Charlet.
This is Public News Service. California growers could soon get more flexibility to compost their own agricultural waste under a bill moving through the state legislature.
SB 279 would expand on farm composting and ease state permitting rules. Supporters say the bill provides a solution to a growing problem since California banned most agricultural burning in January. Democratic State Senator Jerry McNerney of Stockton says composting helps farmers and the climate.
This is giving farmers a real leg up in their work. And also the composted material is going to have some value to them as well.
Environmental groups and ag producers both support the bill, but large composting companies have raised concerns about lost business. The bill only allows composting once every 10 years on each parcel. I'm Joe O'Leary, Public News Service.
And a new study says the world could prevent nearly 2 million deaths by 2040 if policymakers take a more aggressive and effective approach in reducing transportation emissions.
A group of global researchers is out with new findings that say if the status quo remains, tailpipe emissions will double the number of premature deaths and asthma cases in children in underdeveloped areas. Midwest-based Dr. Daniel Trujano is with Health Professionals for a Healthy Climate, and he says locally, emissions disrupt day-to-day life for a lot of people.
Other cases, they make you sick enough where you're not breathing well, and I got to take several days of school or work off, and that certainly will lead to decreased productivity in the community.
Trujano says air pollution is often associated with large metro areas, but he adds breathing in unhealthy fumes from cars and trucks is a problem in smaller towns and cities, too. He points to kids forced to take longer school bus rides in rural areas, and other studies have found that pollutants can be even more harmful inside a bus. I'm Mike Moen.
Finally, state and federal leaders across the region are reviewing updates for the major agreement that guides the Chesapeake Bay restoration.
The Chesapeake Bay watershed spans 64,000 square miles across 6 states and D.C., an area with over 18 million residents. Julia Crawl with the Chesapeake Bay Foundation says the agreement has helped partners track progress. But since its 2025 goals won't be met, the new draft needs firm deadlines and clear targets. She's urging a 2035 deadline with regular 2-year check-ins.
We need to know what our goals are and what we're working towards so we know if we're being accountable to those goals and how we're going to get there. And that includes habitat restoration and also pollution reduction.
While progress has been made, states will miss the 2025 targets. Pennsylvanians can submit feedback on the new watershed agreement by September 1st online at cbf.org/act now. Danielle Smith reporting.
This is Mike Clifford. Thank you for ending your week with Public News Service. Member and listener supported. Find our trust indicators at publicnewsservice.org.
For the Daily Yonder and Public News Service, this is the news from rural America. Changes made by the GOP-led Congress to food assistance could pose a challenge to grocery stores as well as recipients. Eric Cooper with the Food Bank of San Antonio says there are Texas counties where half of households rely on the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or SNAP, to feed the family.
With that much of the population, the grocer, their revenue is dependent on those SNAP benefits also.
Gina Plata-Nino at the Food Research Action Center says many of these vulnerable grocery stores are in rural America where other options can be hours away.
So if the cost of food increases for a family that now has to travel 2 hours, right? When you think of gas, when you think of time.
Changes in the law include putting the cost burden on the budgets of individual states and expanding work requirements. Plata-Nino says these new requirements will add unanticipated burdens.
They don't come with a transportation offer. They don't come with a job offer, with a remote option.
The Trump administration's artificial intelligence strategy calls for removing land use rules that limit construction of data centers. But the goal of supporting American AI dominance comes with environmental impacts. In Indiana, Ben Murray with the Food and Water Watch says fossil fuel plants are reopening to help meet the industry's high energy demands.
Anything that prolongs our reliance on fossil fuel is going to increase the problems that we're seeing from the climate crisis.
Murray says new research finds emissions from data centers owned by 4 tech giants were more than 7 times higher than officially reported.
These companies can seem as if they're decreasing their emissions and meeting net zero goals, but in reality, emissions are amping up faster than ever for these companies.
What had recently been a 1,200-acre corn and soybean field outside New Carlisle is now 8 AI data centers with plans for 22 more. Descendants of a historic Jewish farming settlement are safeguarding its legacy. Anya Slepian explains.
In 1882, 43 Jewish families immigrated from the Russian Empire to Salem County, New Jersey, and formed a colony called Alliance. 5 generations later, William Levin and his wife Malia started a nonprofit to preserve and rebuild that farming community.
We thought maybe we could do something Jewish and creative and revive perhaps the spirit of the Jewish agrarian community that once thrived in South New Jersey.
American Jews are mostly urban, but Malia Levin notes the ancient Jewish texts originated in an agricultural society.
If you go back to a more agrarian-based lifestyle, the Torah can seem more relevant and immediate for you.
The Levins have used the land to grow traditional crops like tobacco, as well as kosher grapes. I'm Anya Slepian.
For the Daily Yonder and Public News Service, I'm Roz Brown. For more rural stories, visit dailyyonder.com.
You're listening to Northern Lights Public Radio on 102.7 KCHW. Chewelah, Colville, Kettle Falls.
It's 8:16.
Your KCHW morning show is made possible by donations from
Colville Toyota. Colville Toyota, located at 160 West 3rd Avenue in Colville, offers new and used vehicle sales and service. Vehicle sales is open 8:30 a.m. till 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, with a Toyota Express Maintenance Center open 7:30 a.m. till 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. More information on Colville Toyota's vehicle inventory and services is available at colvilletoyota.com. A small-town dealership with a big heart.
And by
Chewelah Flooring.
Chewelah Flooring at 214 East Clay in the 3rd Street Mall offers a wide variety of products including carpet, ceramic and porcelain tile, vinyl and laminate planks, and vinyl sheet flooring. Chewelah Flooring carries products for both commercial businesses and residential homes, including brands like National Flooring, Dell Tile, Mannington, and Mohawk. They also offer blind repair. For more information, you can visit online at ChewelahFlooring.com, call 509-935-8021, or via email at ChewelahFlooring@gmail.com.
Programming brought to you by Ryan Moore, your Edward Jones financial advisor in Deer Park, Washington. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Edward Jones is a firm that helps individuals and business owners achieve their financial goals. More information is available at edwardjones.com or by calling 509-276-2974. Edward Jones, member SIPC, with locations in Deer Park and Chewelah.
This is KCHW 102.7.
Hot mics. Thanks for warning me.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And welcome back to the KCHW Morning Show. We are back again with myself, Chuck Ritchie. We have Paula Randall, Craig McQuain, and our special guest today. Very excited to bring back Dani Bacon.
Yes.
Good morning, Dani. How are you?
Good morning. I am well. How are you all?
I am good. I'm having a great day today. Just other than the usual, not doing stuff right, not hitting the right buttons.
Surviving without coffee.
Right. Well, I had to stop and get coffee, so I have my coffee. I'm not. No. I wouldn't. If there's no coffee, I won't be here.
Oh, okay.
So,
right.
So if there's ever a morning when we just have no morning show without any warning, it's probably because I couldn't get coffee anywhere. So, and I just said, nope, that's it. We're done. Not going to happen today. I don't have coffee.
Right. Can't live today.
Right? So how are you, Dani?
I am good. Been busy trying to keep up with summer and music and work and kids and all the things. It's been a really good year.
I hear you. So you performed at Summerfest and you had an amazing performance.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, we actually got a lot of great feedback about your performance.
Oh, good.
Someone actually, I was telling Craig before you were performing, someone came behind me and whispered into my ear, "Perfection."
Wow. I mean, did they have to whisper it? I like creep up by you.
They might have been talking about you, Chuck.
It was you.
Right? After I jumped a little bit, I was like, yeah, I agree. So we first had you on the show. How long ago was it? It's been 6-8 months or so. It's been a little while.
I can't remember if I had released Winter yet. Either it was right after I released Winter or right before. So earlier this year. Probably about 6 months ago, I think.
Okay.
Yeah,
hey,
it was
can I get you to get a little closer? Oh, you are pretty close to that mic.
Yeah.
Is my mic's on, isn't it? Yeah.
And I don't think we're streaming again.
What? Oh, I didn't switch our cameras over. See, I keep
we are streaming. It's just they don't get to see our lovely faces.
There we go. So how have you been doing a lot of performing? I've seen your name out there a few times, and we had you at Summerfest again.
Yeah, so this summer I didn't take on as many shows as I have in the past, but I've released a lot more music. Mm-hmm. So I've been trying to push that a lot. It's hard to figure out the juggling act, to be honest with you, to, work the regular job because bills don't really go away.
Right.
Keep the kids alive and put out music and play shows. Yeah. So, not as many shows this year, but I've been a little more picky about my gigs as well. I mean, if a musician wanted to, you could probably have shows all the time, but they're going to be playing like 3 hours, 4 hours. You're traveling really far and they might not want to pay you really very much at all. And, I don't want to be too picky by any means, like, oh, I'm too good for that. I don't feel that way. I just feel like I only have so much time in my life that I really have to be selective on what I take on.
Well, exposure is a bad word.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
It is.
And you can die from it.
Yeah, you can.
Done.
Yeah, you can.
Exposure.
And I think it's interesting to think of your craft is, you control the supply, right? And so if you're just allowing yourself to be everywhere, your demand might go up, but what happens is maybe like, well, I just saw him yesterday, so it's like, that's one thing I noticed. Like I play a lot of different groups because, hey, it's not just me every time you go see me. It's like, hey, sometimes I'm playing with so-and-so and sometimes I'm playing with somebody else, it just kind of keeps it fresh, and especially in a small market.
Yeah, for sure.
Because that's all I do is music stuff.
Yeah, that's incredible. I'm going to get to that one day for sure. Not there yet.
And you've got all that music money too.
Oh yeah, I'm just it's the abundance, right? Around us that we were talking about earlier.
Right? Lionsgate.
Yeah.
Exactly. Lionsgate. Exactly. Maybe today's your day. It's all going to turn around.
Well, yeah, just request on Venmo what you want me to do next. Right? After AI music, what is there? I just don't know. We'll find out.
Rate start at 150. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Well, okay, so you said you've been writing a lot. You've been recording more.
So I've written some songs this year, but I've been putting a lot of music out that I had written previously. And so by the end of this year, I'll have 6 new songs out. I have 4 new ones out this year, and then I'll release another one next week. On Tuesday, whatever that date is.
Oh, I'll have to look it up for you. I have it right here. You shared
and then,
I think it's the 16th.
Yeah, so that's my release party, my release show.
Oh, okay.
I'm super excited about that.
And that's going to be
really
at?
Fun. So that'll be at the Curlew Saloon.
Okay, great.
August 16th. I'm hoping that the weather is perfect and we can do it outside on the beautiful stage back there. Mm-hmm. And it'll be a good time. So if you feel like coming over the mountain,
I've been needing to venture up there.
Yeah, that's the Curlew Saloon in Republic, right?
Curlew.
Oh, in Curlew.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah.
Sorry.
If you don't know the town names, though, I mean, you wouldn't know. So.
I know the town names, but I just, for some reason, I thought that was, I know you're from Republic, right?
That's where I live now, yeah.
Republic-ish?
Yeah.
Didn't you just perform at the Kettle River Festival?
I did.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
How did that go?
It was fun. No, I think no matter what show I play, like I always have something to critique. And so I'll be like, oh, I could have done better. But it was fun. It was good.
Yeah, the weather wasn't necessarily the best, I think, is what it
Yeah,
does.
the day I played, it wasn't as bad. But I think Saturday they had storms coming through. Friday they ended up like losing power. They had to move their outdoor show, like all kinds of, or their street dance. I think they had some hurdles to get through for sure.
We were down in Ritzville and it was windy, but it wasn't rainy. But then we saw the weather coming through the north there, and I kind of was feeling for you guys that day.
This August has been weird.
It has been a weird month.
This morning felt like fall. Like I had my puff jacket on.
It really did.
My husband was like, "Oh, I think it feels great." I'm like, "No, it's freezing."
Yesterday was fantastic. Yesterday all day we got sort of that, mix of a little bit of sprinkles coming on, and it only hit 70 degrees. I think that was like,
and some thunderstorms. Like I was hearing some thunder.
Yeah, we had a lot of thunder, which is luckily we had some rain to go with it. Lately thunder's been, with all the dry and the fire danger. The lightning has been a little scary, but at least yesterday it was raining pretty good when we were getting it. It also kept my wife from getting any sleep yesterday because the dogs don't like it.
They get all nervous, follow you around and shake and whatever.
Our dogs will howl. They will shake and get nervous and go, oh
man. Yeah, mine don't howl, but they follow me around all scared.
Oh, poor babies.
Well, I am looking at your website. I'm looking you up, and it says Buffalo. Is that one of the new songs?
So that one was actually the first song I ever put out. This year I released Winter and Innocence of a Child and Freedom Summer and what's the other one?
There it is. Nice. And Your Lady? Is that?
Oh, so that one was one I released previously.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. So
yeah, they're fun.
Which one are you doing for us today?
So first, I'm going to play one that I'm going to release next week. So it's an unreleased one.
Oh, good. Okay.
So we get the release right here.
Yeah.
Oh,
and this one.
Can you turn that mic sideways, Craig? Or
I'll fix it.
Which way?
Yeah. These are sideways mics. You got to get them.
So does this one need to be sideways?
No, that one.
One's perfect.
Okay.
Every mic in here is a little bit different.
There you go. Hopefully I'll move them maybe slightly as you perform, just to kind of.
Craig will be hovering for best sound.
Perfect. Yeah.
So yeah, tell us what you're gonna play.
So this one's called Blue Eyes, and I think I've told you guys before if you saw at the show, I love a good sad song. And this is a good sad song.
Oh.
Yeah. Hope you like it. Blue eyes, hold me tight. Blue eyes, don't leave in the morning light. Don't blue eyes. Oh, blue eyes. He's a lover, he's a leaver, dream maker and heartbreaker. Casanova, take you over, lose your mind. Why hold card? Oh, blue eyes. Oh, blue eyes. Blue eyes, hold me tight. Blue oh, blue eyes. They told me and they warned me. I saw every red flag flying. Sweet talker, slow dancer, and he had my heart right there. All it took was one look, no, it really wasn't fair. Oh, blue eyes, oh, blue eyes, oh, blue eyes.
Wow. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're all getting goosebumps over here.
Yeah, you started singing and like all the hair on my arms was like, whoa! I'm like, oh my God, that's so cool.
Good.
Where's that?
From the first note.
Yes.
But
Kleenex is gone. No.
I know, right?
Right?
I used them all yesterday. I was crying in here alone.
Make you cry in the
I
morning.
know.
That was beautiful.
That's what happens when you're grant writing all day, right?
That was neat.
No, that's what happens when you get the results from the grants that you wrote previously.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Yeah, no, that was beautiful. Sorry, Craig, keep us on task here. So, where did that song come from?
Oh, man, I don't know. I think that it's maybe accumulation of a lot of things. I've always been not necessarily a crier, but an emotional person. Like, I carry my heart on the outside.
Oh, yeah.
And so I think as you go through life, your heart kind of gets a little beat up, you know, through the ups and downs. And it's part of life. I think it makes people who they are. And I'm grateful for every little thing along the way and where I'm at and who I'm with, the family that I have. But, yeah, there's a lot of ups and downs through it all. And whether it be your relationship that you go through or the relationships you see your family maybe go through and maybe not last or whatever it might be. So kind of that.
Amazing.
I love
Amazing.
that. The concept of gratitude that you shared right there is something that I feel so deeply. And one of the practices that I'm grateful for, to be redundant, is during the really hard times when you're just tired and you feel like, you know, what in the heck is going on and what's happening, is when I will often sit and start going through, I'm so grateful for my life. I'm so grateful for my friends. I'm so grateful for my family. And start looking at those gratitudes to get out of that pit, you know, that,
Yeah.
you know, yeah. And so it's so huge because, it's so huge because when you're in that place, you know, and you can't see how you're going to get out and you don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. And you're like, well, we may or may not be homeless or we may or may not have food or we may not, you know, have power, whatever it is. Just sitting down and just counting out your blessings and acknowledging that gratitude. So I really resonate with that message that you're sharing there.
Good. Thank you. I think it really can change where you end up going in life. I mean, there's so many times, well, I had a hard this and a hard that growing up. And I mean, I 100% get it. There's people who come through some really hard things for sure.
Yeah.
But I've decided for me, instead of like listing all the bad things that have happened or the hard things that have happened, like maybe talk about them, but then what do I want moving forward? If I don't want to stay there forever, man, I got to do something different.
Yeah.
You know? So, yeah,
Well,
I think that's where the
happens.
gratitude tries to come from.
If you get locked into those memories, then you're not actually enjoying the next thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying completely forget because you know, but at the same time, you know, you shouldn't let your happiness in this moment be affected by what's coming up or what's behind it. You know, enjoy the moment all the time.
Oh yeah.
It's so much. I mean, it's just.
I'm trying to do that.
It's hard sometimes, though.
Oh, yeah.
You know, there's always things
especially when you're trying to like think like 50 steps ahead. Like, what do I need to do next?
Right?
I'm like, okay, Dani, just drink your coffee. It's delicious. The birds are singing. Come on, come back to reality.
Oh,
and
I
you,
love that.
You kind of touched on something that in our lives is pretty important. Is if you don't like the situation you're in, do something to change it.
Yeah.
You know, and that's something that's hard to get out of because there's the sunk cost fallacy, which I think we all fall into, where I've spent so much time doing this thing, working on this thing, living this life, going this direction that sometimes it's hard to make that shift.
Yeah.
And sometimes
it's scary.
Sometimes you just gotta say, you know what, this isn't working. I'm going to drop it and go a different direction. Yeah. And sometimes that's hard. Sometimes you get criticism for it. Sometimes you criticize yourself for it.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's scary, and it's,
well, one
it's hard to
thing
give
that,
up.
I've ran into myself, and this is, of course, self-critiquing, is that, I tend to not make a decision, so I'll sit on a decision for a long time.
Oh,
when really you should just be making the decision, move on, and then, hey, if it was the wrong decision, now move on with the next. You know what I mean? It's just like, don't take so much time in indecision.
Right.
Because you're missing it. It's like
just feel anxious about it for 6 months.
Right. Yeah, no, and it could be years. It could be years. Yeah. It's like, hey, we'll take that step. You'll find out. You'll find out if it's going to be the direction you're going to continue going, or maybe, hey, you got to pivot again. Keep pivoting. Keep moving.
Right.
Keep moving forward.
Yeah.
One thing I've decided is to try not to be scared of failure. Because I think any decision you make, right, it could go great or it could not. We talked about that before the show started.
Yeah.
But if you're
don't feel like there's a right or wrong. It's not right or wrong. Just make a decision.
Yeah. Yeah. If you fail, move on. It's gonna be okay.
Just own it.
You're talking to the wrong part of the mic.
The middle part? Yeah. Oh, okay. I got it all turned. It's not like your mic. See, I want to be cool like Chuck.
Right.
I have more of these. I'm going to put them in someday, but I need to get that.
I'm so confused. How do you know which one's the front mic, the side mic?
He can hear it too, because it doesn't sound nearly as good. I noticed I was real thin sounding.
Yeah. There you go. That's better. That's better. But yeah, and sort of again, what you were just talking about there. What were you just talking about there, Craig?
Oh,
just making a choice, making a decision.
Yeah. Don't let indecision stop you.
Yeah, well, yeah, and you were talking about being afraid to fail. That's what it was. I started to say something, my brain went bloop.
Yeah,
I heard dial-up noises. Right? But no, and I tell people this all the time, when people get on the radio or even, in theater. I'm not a director, but it's always good advice, for the talent show. Fail big. If you're gonna do it, put everything you have into it. If you're gonna fail giving it everything you have. Because then the people watching you, especially if it's a performance, aren't going to know the difference anyway.
Yeah.
If you fail meekly, they're going to know. They're going to know instantly, oh, that was a mistake. But if you just give it everything you have and just keep going with it, nobody's going to know.
I think, the word is commit. Commit.
Yeah.
Well, in preparation, right? So, like, are you going to want to go into that, whatever it is, that arena, whether it's a fight or whatever it is, like you're a professional fighter or musician, do you want to go into it unprepared or do you want to go into it and say if you fail, at least you could tell yourself that I did everything I could to be ready for it and I just wasn't good enough that day. Right. I mean, but if you go in and you're not prepared and you fail, you're like, well, I could have done better. You know what I mean? It's like it's better to know, like, hey, I did everything I could.
Yeah.
I put as much into it. I left 110% out there.
Yep.
And hey, what do I got to do? Maybe I got to change and do something different. You got to learn the lesson. And you will if you put the effort in, right? I mean,
right. As long as you know that you put in all the effort. I just know too, though, no matter how much effort I put in, that I never feel like 100% ready. Do you feel just like 100% ready sometimes going into something?
It depends. I mean, like once you get familiar with like a certain venue, like if you played there a million times, you lose that. Like how you get excited about a new place.
Sure.
It's like the first time you came in here feels different than this time because you kind of know what to expect.
Yeah. I just know, like, when I first started playing live gigs, I didn't feel ready then.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I feel a little more ready now, to play music, but I still not where I want to be. So I never feel like this is where I'm at and this is who I'm supposed to be forever,
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think there's always learning, at least for me.
Mm-hmm.
I never feel like this is it. Exactly. I don't know.
That is awesome.
Speaking of going into stuff feeling not prepared, let me tell you about a little play called The Tempest.
Don't even.
Me on a personal level, not everybody else.
So Chuck was in the play The Tempest, and I directed it, so that's why he's teasing me about that.
Mm-hmm.
He did fabulously, but he tortured me, as the director. No. Yes, he did, and I.
Wow.
That is not nice, Chuck.
I didn't mean to.
Because he was so. Chuck is an amazing actor and an amazing presenter, and has so much charisma and personality. And he just wouldn't learn his lines. So he was like killing me, Chuck.
Is that not the point of being in a play?
Right? No,
Shut up.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's all
I was
about-
in one when I was a very young child, and they kind of harped on me to learn my lines. So
It's like that thing. But no, he brought it together. It was brilliant. You were awesome.
But you know what? I figured out some good techniques for learning my lines that last week.
Oh, good. We'll see it showed because
I'll
you
take
had
it
it.
to
It
the
was
next
on.
Cramming.
Right.
Too fun.
Yeah.
I thrive in chaos. It's part of my ADHD diagnosis. Yeah.
I want to go back to one of the things that you were saying about being in a moment, just enjoying the moment, and really touch on that. Has that, being in those moments and being in those spaces, those liminal spaces, is that where you find that you write your music or you get your inspiration, or where do you get
probably
your...
both. I think I try to focus on being in the moment so much because it does not come naturally for me.
Yeah.
Like I am and I don't talk about it like, oh, it's just this wonderful, easy thing. It's not for me. I have to make it a point to be grateful and be in the moment because I'm an overthinker. Like I could be 10 years ahead, in my mind. I'm like, calm the down. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
So I have songs that some are from moments of living in the moment. And then others are my overthinking side for sure. So both.
Nice. So what is your next song? So we had Blue Eyes, which was your sad song that you love so much, right? And it was so, just like Chuck said, that first note, I was just like, oh, this is cool.
Cool.
So where are you going to take us next?
I will play a happy song for you.
Nice.
Yeah. So I don't break this mic here.
Oh, we have another one. No.
We've got 9 more.
Right.
So this one's Freedom Summer, and I released it last month, I think. It was last month. Trying to keep up with my own dates here. And this one, I think is, I love it. Maybe I'm biased, but because it's about chasing dreams and trying to do the whole juggling thing, but as you go through life, everything's not perfect, Like there's stuff that breaks. Like there's a line in there that talks about growing weeds and dirt because I water the weeds in my lawn. They're green, and I'm just going to move on with that. It's not perfect, and it won't be probably till I'm 70. I don't know.
Right.
And so just kind of moving forward and living life.
Outstanding.
Awesome.
Freedom summer feels like going broke, chasing fast cars and blowing smoke, living on credit and buying time. Am I just running and losing my mind? Losing my mind. I should've been good at growing weeds and dirt. There ain't enough water to saturate this earth. Guess a good thing I don't mind dandelions. They said they spread like weeds and they weren't lying. Freedom summer feels like going broke, chasing fast cars and blowing smoke, living on credit and buying time. Am I just running and losing my mind? Losing my mind. Well, honey, now I think the dryer's broke. Just put it on the list of things that you don't want to know. This dollar we're working for sure feels like a penny. I guess we got enough, but we ain't got many. Freedom summer feels like going broke, chasing fast cars and blowing smoke, living on credit and buying time. Am I just running and losing my mind? My mind. Ooh, losing my mind.
I have to message my friend about you. I have to be like, okay, check her out right now.
Nice job pulling off the mic there.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Man, it's hard to hear in this thing.
I know it's so it's you know, you get more comfortable with it as you do it more, but yeah, it's like that's one thing I try to strive for when I bring guests in here, and then also on my podcast is I try to make it as comfortable as I can, and I know headphones are not.
Yeah.
You know, they're just not. So and then like when you start performing with in-ears, it's a jump. Yeah, it's a jump. I mean, it's nice though because like I really can't hear anything else other than what's coming in these ears. Like they cancel out everything else. So like for like really loud like bars, like when I used to do the residency at the lake house, there'd be a lot of, you know, just talking and clatter, and you know, so then I could hear everything really well. So it's like, hey, whatever they're doing, that's great. I'm not hearing it in here, and so it was nice, you know. Yeah, so I can do looping and stuff. I can really hear my loop. You know, before it's like you hear all the chatter, and then like
I'd imagine that'd be hard.
I end up closing my eyes a lot when I sing because you're trying to like block out every other thing, which I know is probably not the best for like performance wise, you know. People want you to like interact and whatever else. If I do that too much, I get a little distracted.
Very much
but
so,
if you really want to like tune in like to the guitar and then your vocals and everything, I've also noticed too, I've been playing a lot more with my friends as a band, and I love that so much. But it's also a learning curve because then you have to not get distracted, you know, by what everybody else is doing and just tune it in.
Well, and what I've noticed with me and playing bass, since, you know, bass, you kind of associate that with basic. But what happens is, like, say you get into like a 4-chord pattern, and then you just kind of start, you're like I improvise a lot, but still I'm trying to stay pretty, you know, pretty like square with my rhythm, so that it, like everybody else has something really good to go off of. But what happens is you get into that, and then all of a sudden you hypnotize yourself. So it's weird. It's like you kind of just like, and then you forget where you are in the song because, and you forget what key you're in because all of a sudden you're just like. Daniel probably understands what I'm talking about. Yeah,
I know. I just had to ask my friend the other day. We were practicing, and especially if I practice one song twice in a row. I don't know if that happens to you guys. But, like, if I practice one song twice in a row and I'm in, like, the second or third time or whatever it is, I'm like, did we do the second verse? Did we not do the second verse? So I like to stagger the songs.
Well, yeah, and it's really hard to do, like, the same song over and over and over again. That's how you really learn it, but at the same time, it's, like, excruciating.
Yeah.
And it becomes like that word that you say over and over again until it stops making sense.
Fork.
Yeah, right.
You say fork a lot, and you're like, is that a word? Fork.
Right.
I was doing a new song,
saying that right?
and my husband's a wonderful bass player, and he was having trouble with the lick I wanted him to do, and so I ended up just doing the chorus over and over again. Like, I did it like 22 times. I'm like, oh my God, do you have it? Because I'm done. I can't do this anymore. Do you have it? Because we're done. We're done with this right now.
I'm really bad about, like, practicing a set list. I'll get distracted and start writing a song.
Oh, how fun.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fun, except that you have a full set list you need to practice.
Like, I'm just going to be over here writing something different.
Yeah.
That's how I would do it if I was a songwriter, I think. I would get...
Well, I definitely... Squirrel. I feel that's... Yeah, it's a real thing. Like, I have my songs, you know, but then I'm like, like, I want to play something different. Like, I'm like, my songs, like, I play them all the time, so I always think, well, they got to be, you know, maybe, you know, the people that I'm in front of have never heard it before, but to me, it's like they've heard it so many times. It's like they're tired of it. They want to hear something new. And I'm like, wait a minute. Like, think about this. Like, that's why I think it's really key to write good songs. Because then if you're going to, like, say it strikes gold, they're going to want to hear that every night. You're going to want to love singing it every night.
Well, I mean, you don't want to write bad songs as a general rule.
Yeah, but I mean, but you think about it. Like,
I know what you're saying. Chuck's just picking on you.
Yeah. I'm just like singing bop every night. You know, you might not. I mean, you love it, but you just, you know, after about the third time, you're like, okay, I got it. Like, you know.
I feel like if I was a songwriter, I would probably have a whole bunch of like just one verse, and then it would be like showtime, and I'd have to be in a crunch, and I'll just start putting all these together and like make disconnected songs. That's how I do it. That's why I'm not a songwriter though.
No, it's funny. As a song, you find that you have certain tendencies. Like some songwriters always do the chorus twice, and that's how they end like every song. Or you find that you always have to have a bridge in every song, or you find those habits. And the more songs you write, you start identifying your pattern, right? And it's like, okay, I want to do something different, so I have to make sure this song doesn't have 2 choruses, or it doesn't have that same bridge, or it doesn't, you know, because I mean, you can listen to a song and be like, oh, I know who wrote this song. This sounds, this is so, you know, and I have to watch that, because I've written 2 songs that sound exactly the same. They're in the same key. They just have different words, and there's a little bit different phraseology. You know, it's like, okay, can't play those during the same set.
And we all know those bands and those musicians that kind of all their music all kind of sounds the same.
Yeah, and they 4 chords, and they made their
I'm not going to name names, AC/DC, but
there's a few out there
where all their music kind of all sounds exactly the same. Some of it's good, some of it's really good, and some of it that's how it's familiar. And I think there's a pattern that can be comforting to your listeners, but I also don't think that's quite for everybody. Not everybody wants that, you know. So, but yeah, it works for some, but I don't think it works for everybody.
My goal is to never be put in a box.
Yeah.
Whether it's me putting myself in a box or, you know, another situation. But I've noticed with like you're saying, you know, your songs can start sounding a lot alike.
Yeah.
I will listen to a band or just a specific artist and be like, you know, I love this song so much. I would love to write a song like it, that, you know, not like it's a copy necessarily, but I've noticed when I do that, my version is always, it's not like their song anyway, but it sounds different than what I've been doing over and over again, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah,
because you started it from a different track. You're starting it from this
just like
inspiration.
and how people you're talking about like their writing style, but I've also noticed that so many artists have tendencies of where they go in their voice, which can be incredible, except it might be the same thing that they do like every single time.
Yeah.
You know?
Right. You don't want to be a one-trick pony.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
If it helps,
Lots
I don't hear that from you.
Oh, good.
You know, so good. I hear a lot of variation, and none of yours. I've listened to you play a full set, and none of your songs sound the same.
I've tried moving forward in that direction. When I first started, I think a lot of them did probably sound similar, maybe. So I tried breaking it up a lot.
Well, and I did notice listening to you like at Summerfest, you had a good progression with your music. You know, you would start out with a feel, and you would continue and sort of build to a crescendo. It was really well done. I really appreciated it. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, it was fun to play.
It was good to have you on stage, and
I didn't get the hottest part of the day, so it was. Right? I think I got lucky.
Right. I feel bad for those folks on stage. Oh, who was it? Was it Infusion? No. Who was before Zach Pass?
Yeah, oh, Taylor wasn't into it. His guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guitar. I was just afraid that it was gonna get like the whole like smash, you know.
Was it not staying in tune?
No, because it was like half in the sun, half out of the sun, and it was like.
And he would be playing.
He changed the tunings of some of his songs just because he's like, I can't get it to sound right, so he changed it to like an open tuning. Yeah.
There was once in particular he was actually playing on stage in the middle of a song. His guitar went. Boing.
Oh my goodness!
I haven't seen him play that Taylor since actually.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, you know, there's something to be said about, you know, like you came in and you put your guitar out, opened the case, and you let it sit there for a good half hour. He wanted to keep, and it makes sense, you know, I guess to a degree, but but so he kept his in the car in the air conditioner, and then to keep it cool so it didn't get hot in the sun, and then immediately pulled it out and went on stage straight from the air conditioner. And I think you know you gotta acclimate your instruments. And I think, you know, he was just thinking about
I definitely try to.
Yeah. But, I mean, he was thinking about the health of his guitar. He didn't want it sitting out in the sun because he got there a little early. But, yeah, I think he learned a little lesson that day to let that guitar warm up a little bit before you.
Yeah. That's why I end up almost every show I play, I tune. And maybe people don't like to hear it, and that's fine, I guess. But I end up tuning again in the middle of almost every single set.
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't know, the weather's different, whether the sun's shining on you or whatever, and I just can't handle when something sounds not right.
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, it's part of life, right? And nothing's going to be perfect, but Yeah.
But you can get as close as you can.
Yeah,
I've been finding that with the electric mandolin I play doesn't, like, there's just a certain string that just doesn't hold a tune. So it's like, tune it, everything's good. And then I go to play, and like within like the first minute of the song, I hear that string start going out of tune, and I'm just like, all right, here we go again. It's like the honky tonk piano, you know. It's like you gotta love it, kind of.
I just don't like the B string.
Yeah, that's one that.
That was Zach's problem, was his B string. Yeah.
B string.
Yeah.
I didn't get to listen to anybody that day.
Oh.
But
Did you take off right after?
I heard them from afar.
Little League.
Yeah, my kid had 3
that's right.
baseball games maybe that day. I don't remember. We had a lot of
busy
baseball
day.
games Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So
Yeah. I do have a mandolin in the other room that I paid 50 cents for on eBay. And talk about something that doesn't stay in tune.
Yeah. Is it a mandolin even?
It's
we don't know.
It's close enough to be called a mandolin. It's an instrument with 4 strings.
It's just a lin.
With 8
There you
strings. Yeah.
go. It's not
yeah.
a mandolin. It's just a lin.
It's not a good one.
Oh, is that a diss on women? I got to talk to you about that, Greg.
Wow.
We can call it a man.
There we go.
It's a mandolin that, on up near the top of the neck, it's got about an 1/8 inch clearance for the frets, and then down near the bridge, it's got about a 1/2 inch. So it's not a great one. Don't play it. It's a decoration mostly. Oh, so hey, you got so we're about out of time here.
Okay.
We got about 5 minutes left of the show. So what I'll do here is let's get us out of here, and I'll do my little spiel here, and then if you wouldn't mind playing us out of the show.
Oh,
that would be fantastic.
Do you want me to talk about the song real fast?
I do. Actually, first, before we go, I'd like you to, is there anything else, anything coming up you'd like to tell everybody? Words of wisdom, advice?
Ooh, I don't know about words of wisdom advice. Life is worth living.
There you go.
Maybe that.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell us what you got
and
coming
then
up.
I have my release show on August 16th at the Curlew Saloon in Curlew, Washington. And it'll be a lot of fun. So if you feel like coming out for some live music, and it'll be fun. Good.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
Outstanding. And tell us the address there really quick. Do you know the address or roughly where it is?
Oh, man. I want to say it's like 4 River Street, but now that I say that out loud, it could be wrong.
I didn't mean the exact address.
Oh.
I didn't know that. But tell us where it's at.
It's in Curlew, Washington.
Okay.
So the Curlew Saloon in Curlew, Washington.
Google it.
Right on the
It's
river.
4 River Street.
Oh, I said it right.
Washington. Yes, you had it.
Perfect. I used to live right up the street from there. So
I'm impressed.
Awesome.
Well,
Okay.
Dani's going to play us out, but really quick here first, I just want to let everyone know that you can stay tuned tonight on KCHW from 6 to 8 p.m. for the best classic rock and more with Old Man Mark live in the studio. Then from 8 to 10 p.m., we are trapped in the psychedelic era with The Hermit. 10 to 11 is Days of Confusion, also with The Hermit. Just a couple things coming up. Again, all the events happening this weekend. There's a ton of stuff going on. Get out, have fun. Come see us at the Friday Market today. Get your raffle tickets for the Catch a Wave raffle we've got going on that will be drawn during the August 30th car show put on for KCHW. Also, just a quick heads up, next Thursday of next week, 6 p.m., Leah B will be making her DJ debut on KCHW,
fun.
bringing her new show, Pretty Static. We're all pretty excited about it. Leah's excited about it. It's going to be a great one. She's going to bring in some music that's got a little bit of a funk to it, get you moving a little bit, but while staying in sort of that
She's
nice,
got that youthful energy
nice,
that we can use in the station
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, it'll get you moving, but keep you in that sort of smooth, groovy groove there.
Yeah.
And really looking forward to having her. Thank you so much for all the work she's put into getting that show ready.
Yeah, well, an interesting story about that is before I was on the radio, you were actually interested in getting her on the morning show.
I was.
Yeah, and then I was like, "Hey, Chuck, come on, man, throw a guy a bone. I mean, come on."
No. Well, I figured you were too busy. I'm like, Craig can't do it.
Well, I knew she was busy because of the pregnancy and stuff.
Yeah.
But now she's has a little more time, so it's so awesome to have her on here because she is just a great DJ. So
she really is.
She's got great musical taste, and she's very accomplished singer on her own right too.
Yeah, exactly. So, and she's very enthusiastic. So excited to have her.
look her up.
Next Thursday. Pretty Static right here on KCHW, our newest radio station family member. Yeah. And with all that said, let's go ahead and take us out, Dani. Tell us what you're going to play, and let's get out of here.
I'm going to play another unreleased song, and it's called My Heart. It's one of my newest ones, so I like to play.
I've been thinking way too much, and I've been longing for your love. And I know you said I shouldn't, and I know I said I'd try. There ain't no rhyme or reason, and there ain't no telling why. I guess my heart was meant for falling, it's just not the playing kind. So what are you gonna do with my heart? I told you it was fragile from the start. Will you take it, will you go? Will you warn me before the fall? I know I couldn't stop you if I tried. Oh, I know I couldn't stop you if I tried. I've been thinking way too much, and I've been longing for your touch. And I know you said you couldn't, and I know I said it's alright, but I might have been lying, might have fallen this time. I guess my heart was meant for loving, it's just not the playing kind. So what are you gonna do with my heart? I told you it was fragile from the start. Will you take it, will you go? Will you warn me before the fall? I know I couldn't stop you if I tried. Oh, I know I couldn't stop you if I tried. I've been thinking way too much, and I've been longing for your love.
Thank you so much, Dani.
Thank you. You guys have a good day.
Yeah, you too. You guys have a great one out there. Thank you for listening. Come back next week. Take care.
It's 9.